Hello, welcome back. Let's not waste any time. Welcome back to another stream, and let's just continue. I think थोड़ा आवाज बढ़ाना चाहिए गेम का, right? Settings, sound settings. Cool. You guys can't see anything. Yes. Sorry, my fault. It should be visible now. Let me check. Okay, I think everything's working fine. So I was recording Expedition 33 and I had my game capture on windowed mode and not a full screen application. That was the reason you couldn't hear anything. Cool. We move.
Every day, like this one.
Hey जीशका, हमने डिसाइड किया था कि रुथार्ड के पास ही जाएंगे, राइट? एंड थोड़े मेन क्वेस्ट आगे लेके जाते हैं. एंड आई थिंक ओल्ड कुटना में एक बाकी है, एक नीचे बाकी था कहीं, तो यहीं पे भी है. देयर आर डिफरेंट, स्टिल देयर आर साइड क्वेस्ट, बट थोड़ा मेन क्वेस्ट आगे लेके जाते हैं एंड उसके बाद साइड क्वेस्ट तो कर ही सकते हैं. एंड देयर आर सो मेनी साइड क्वेस्ट इन कुटनबर्ग एनीवे. तो ठीक है, कुटनबर्ग जाना है, सो फास्ट ट्रैवल. यहाँ से चालू करते हैं एंड देन लेट्स सी. साइड क्वेस्ट तो कर ही सकते हैं. तो मेनी साइड क्वेस्ट इन कुटनबर्ग एनीवे. ठीक है, कुटनबर्ग जाना है, सो फास्ट ट्रैवल.
Greetings to you.
Okay, to Ruthard Palace then. लास्ट टाइम प्रॉब्लम हुआ था बिकॉज हमने ये नहीं पहना था. वी ऑलमोस्ट डाइड, तो रिस्क नहीं लेते फिर से.
Gather round and listen. I have to warn you about the greatness.
God bless you.
I've traveled the whole world.
ये है क्या? लग तो यही रहा. हाँ, ये कटसीन आ गया आई थिंक.
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years.
यही है क्या रुथार्ड?
You will not get your hands on my silver.
You
इसे ही निकाल
forget
दिया था मालूशाह
I
से.
have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malashov. Along with your
भाई
life,
टीज कर रहा है वो
if
अभी.
you defy me.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
है कौन बट वो?
Seize that traitor!
Who are you?
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove.
Nice shot.
What are you waiting for?
Nice shot.
Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
He's one of them! Get him!
ओ भाई, मैं तो था भी नहीं इसमें, मैं कैसे आया? Nice one. हेलो, आ जा.
Big mistake, you cunt!
Nice. Let's go help the Ruthards done.
They gave me a going over. Good thing you showed up, lad.
You all right, sir? Looks like you took some hits.
It's just a scratch.
Papa, my God, you're hurt.
I'm all right. What the hell was that, Rosa?
Rosa.
I saved your
Okay.
life. Didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea what this means?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger.
No problem.
There aren't
Rosa
usually so
Ruthard.
many
अच्छा,
corpses
उसकी
strewn
बेटी है.
about our courtyard.
Apology accepted. I'm the one who should apologize. Accepted.
Apology accepted.
We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no
Ulrich
reason.
Wawa.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
उल्ड्रिक नाम के
Not
सब
for
बंदे
free.
पागल ही होते हैं क्या?
But knowing young
वो
Plimo,
पहले चेम्बरलेन और
commander
अभी
of
ये
the
मिंट
guard,
मास्टर.
I'm sure he won't refuse my coin. But back to you, lad. Who are you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Scallis, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
He's been held at
Capon is
Malashov.
held at Malashov.
Our Malashov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
We're on the same side.
Well, we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either. Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman In a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Nobody will know.
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? The walls have ears here. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is...
Now I think it should be okay. The stream should be okay. I'm seeing a good upload speed too.
See, anyway.
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself.
Okay.
He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad. As long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied. I'm sorry.
Urlik Vavak. He must have a weak... Okay, so we have to deal with Urlik Vavak before he can help us.
Then let's get rid of Vavak. He must have some weakness, right?
There may be one. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are rumors going around that he's stealing the king's silver. He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen, using a fake die. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once, regardless of his noble blood.
You want to blackmail Vavak? But you need a... Of course, evidence ही चाहिए होगा. वो मुझे collect करना पड़ेगा, I think.
Right?
I think so.
Exactly.
But
You want to blackmail Vavak? But you need a... Of course, evidence ही चाहिए होगा. वो मुझे collect करना पड़ेगा, I think.
how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Find out? But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized people are allowed in. Fortunately, we have an ally. My friend Peter of Pisek.
Peter of Pisek.
They ousted him from the mint master's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He wanted to become the mint master himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office. He hates him even more than we do on account of it.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak, just as much as I would. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you. I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud. That's fair, isn't it?
All right. It's a deal. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent.
Yep.
You'll find Christian and
Peter of
Horshan
Pisek मतलब
at the estate
सुखदाल
near
का
the mines.
Sir
Tell him
Peter
the
of Pisek.
password, Via Argentum, the path of silver.
We are
You know
Argento.
who he's dealing with, but be careful, both of you. This is our last chance to stop Vavak.
We'll be praying for you.
Okay, get evidence against Vavak. Talk to Christian of Pisek. और कुछ है क्या?
Get out of my sight.
मुझे बोल रहा है क्यों? मैंने क्या बिगाड़ा भाई तेरा?
Stand here all day. I don't care. Good day. Greetings to you, friend.
Hey. नाइस। सब ट्रांसफ़र कर देते हैं ना। ओके, क्रिश्चियन ऑफ पीसेक कहाँ मिलेगा? गुटेनबर्ग में ही है या टॉक टू क्रिश्चियन ऑफ पीसेक ग्रन के यहाँ पे, ठीक है। यहाँ से बाहर जाते हैं आई थिंक, एंड देन
Slowly. Nice and slow. Go!
लेट्स गो टू क्रिश्चियन ऑफ पीसेक। कर सकते हैं फास्ट ट्रैवल, बट जस्ट चालू किया है सो आराम से जाते हैं ना। ओह, कुछ है क्या यहाँ पर इंटरेस्टिंग? हार्ड बॉइल्ड एग्स, ओके। पूरा जल गया है ये। अंदर भी नहीं जा सकते और ठीक है, लेट्स कीप मूविंग अहेड।
Quick! Go!
What a diabolical stench. Is that coming from the mine?
Go! Quick!
ओह, यही गई है। ओके, आ गए। मुझे लगा कितना दूर है और
Whoa! Whoa!
इसके अंदर है। ओके,
What have you found, boy?
क्रिश्चियन ऑफ पीसेक। ओह, यही है।
This is some jiggery pokery.
हेलो।
Be quiet. And now clear off. You have no business here.
आई हैव,
You're a Christian
आई
at
डू हैव अ
Pisek.
बिजनेस विद
I
यू।
am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me about Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we
इसलिए तो मैं
discussed.
हूँ यहाँ पे
I
to
just
help
don't
you.
have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'll help you with your investigation.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game, but hopefully I don't need to tell you that.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something of the sort.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
Blacksmith.
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and processing. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to
Okay.
talk somewhere in private.
Let's go. Talk to Christian in private. ये प्राइवेट है भाई ऑफिस बेसिस नहीं है तेरा
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. I mean, mined out.
Wouldn't they suspect something?
Won't they be suspicious if I ask those kind of questions?
Of course. You'll have to proceed with the utmost caution. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sony, however old they are. But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you.
Okay.
You could be a scholar.
Be
writing a
interested in the
thesis on silver
conversation
mining.
मतलब ठीक है
Or
thanks for the tip
perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
I can be an inquisitive scholar.
I reckon I could pose as a curious scholar.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion.
सबको
Get
सेम
to
ही
the point.
बताना है ना मतलब
Each
ठीक है
day, 3 shifts
Cool, cool.
work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mined. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else?
Hmm.
I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
Yep. Questions about... Oh, I know your brother Peter.
By the way, I've had the honour of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Sukdal.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I do.
Who owns the silver that's mined here?
All the silver in the Kingdom of Bohemia belongs to the king, whether it's above ground or still below it. Though I'm sure you understand, the king has a lot on his mind, and he can't be expected to worry about mining, so he leases out the mining rights to his tenants. It's called the Burgergau. There's a lot of money in it. The tenants have to pay the king, and the king also receives a share of the pure silver from the smelting works. That's the royal tithe.
Okay.
What is this path of silver, anyway?
It's the whole process, from digging the silver ore out of the ground and processing it, to minting silver coins. Silver is found in ore veins underground. The pitmen mine it and get it to the surface. The chief foreman of a gallery counts the corves, and the assayer estimates the purchase price of the ore for the smelter.
पूरा
The raw
process
ore
समझा रहा है
goes to the
think ये
smelter, where it's crushed in a stamp mill before it can be purified by roasting. Roasted ore goes to the furnaces, where it's smelted into raw and then pure silver. Silver is then cast into rods about as thick as your little finger.
Okay.
Can any silver get lost?
It can. And unfortunately, it does happen. It may be a capital offence, but even that won't deter everyone. Most often, a pitman tries to smuggle pieces of ore under his clothes. It doesn't end well. Nevertheless, the entire path of the silver from the ore
तो
beneath the
उर्रिक
ground
भी
to
शायद से
minted
कुछ ऐसा
coins
यूज कर
is
रहा होगा
closely
टेक्निक
guarded.
टू
Every step is recorded in the books.
you know,
So if someone is stealing large quantities,
steal
they
the
must
silver
have it
from
pretty
the
damn
king.
well figured out.
देखते हैं.
Who checks the royal share?
The Royal Mint Master and his subordinates are responsible for collecting the royal share. That also means me and the shaft foreman. That is why every step of the path of silver is monitored and recorded, starting with how much ore is mined. The smelting works owners don't have to be monitored as closely, since they buy the ore from us. It's in their best interest to get the highest possible yield after deducting the royal share.
Who makes money from all this?
The thing is, everyone does. Pitmen get paid for mining in the shaft. Mine operators get paid for raw ore. The smelters then smelt everything, sell the pure silver, and deduct the raw tithe. The silver rubs off on the hands of anyone who even touches it. But there's still enough left over for the king.
Okay.
Who owns the mines?
The king grants mining rights to his loyal subjects. And these leaseholders can rent out their privileges to other people. All sorts of people operate mines in Gutenberg. Nobility, rich burghers, even the monastery. In fact, anyone with enough money to pay for new shafts to be dug can share in the proceeds.
Oh,
Who's responsible for the mines?
The mines in the mint are supervised directly by the Royal Mint Master,
of course.
Ulrich Vervark von Neuhaus. As the steward, I'm his direct subordinate. I oversee that everything runs smoothly on his behalf. Then come the chief foreman, then the other foreman, and finally the ordinary pitmen in the shafts. But I don't come in contact with them very often. We follow the path of silver until the moment an ore merchant buys the ore from us and takes it to a smelter.
How much do the mines pay to the king?
That depends on whether it's a royal mine or a mine in the hands of a mining guild, meaning the leaseholders.
I thought all mines were owned by the king.
That's right. But it's much more profitable for the king to grant mining rights to rich mine operators. They bear the cost of mining themselves and pay him a share. The king receives 1/3 of the profits from his own mines, but only 1/5 from the leaseholders. That's how he gets what's his from all the mining.
What about the other 2/3 of the profits from the
बहुत
king's
complicated process
Those
करके
go
रखा है ये
towards the
सब.
costs, of course, for operations, wages, and shaft security.
Like there's so many opportunities जहाँ पे ये stealing हो सकती है.
mines? Who's responsible for the smelting works?
They have their own owners. They buy ore from us and smelt it into pure silver. Then they deduct the royal tithe and they can sell the rest. And not just silver. Processing the ore yields a variety of other materials that can be sold just as well.
What happens in the smelting works?
Each smelting shop has a stamp mill, a roasting pit, and a smelting furnace. The stamp mill is used to crush the ore into smaller pieces to make it easier to process. After that, the crushed ore is roasted in a roasting pit to remove most of the impurities. Finally, everything is smelted in a furnace to separate the pure silver from the slag.
So it's processed similarly to steel for smithing?
Yes, but in steelmaking, you don't have to weigh and record every step thrice.
Okay.
So it's processed...
Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
How are groschen made from the silver?
The royal share from the smelting works goes to the mint in the Italian court. There, the coiners hammer it out into silver sheets for cutting the coin blanks. Then, in the Italian court's preghouse, our minters cut out and punch new groschen.
Okay. How many mints
How
are
many
there?
mints are there in total?
Only the main one is left, the one in the Italian court. There used to be more of them throughout the kingdom. But King Wenceslas II united them all. It was he who contributed the most to the rise of the Prague groschen and the wealth of this region. And of course, his own wealth too.
Okay, I'll check with everyone. So journal, get evidence, उसके अंदर enter the mine, find out amount mined by Frank, Paul and Samco. Okay. ओके 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 कोई तो माइंड में नहीं होगा उसने कहा था राइट अच्छा यही फोरमैन फ्रैंक
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're hewing?
Sir Christian of PSEC sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague. Henry. I'm writing a treatise on silver mining.
तो स्कॉलर वाला ही आगे लेके जाना है ठीक
Didn't
है
know you scribblers were interested in us ordinary yakkers, but you can't just amble around. You'll cap your creels.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
ये क्या लैंग्वेज है व्हाट इज द वर्क ऑफ द माइनर अबाउट
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stithe.
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakka graft, kidder? You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a couple of years, and don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion, or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
How do you get the ore
सब
outside?
पूछ लेते हैं ना यार नहीं तो वो बताएगा नहीं थोड़ा उनके साथ उसने बोला था यू शुड
On top of that,
be
you spend a lot
interested
of
in
the
their
bloody
work
time on all
so you
fours.
should
Once you get out by with
make
the
them feel
co-op,
like you are
you get
really
a
interested
tally.
तो इसलिए
You
सब
get back
हम
in
क्वेश्चंस तो पूछ लेते हैं उसके बाद देखते हैं
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfin pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh and a cough. That's near way to make a living, man.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Why do you need to know that for? Them numbers won't be useful to nobody.
I really need to know it for my work. My treatise won't be complete without it. Est rerum omnium magister usus. Experience is the best teacher. And you have that experience.
Aye, well, a clever head but a gawk-handed, eh? All right, I'll tell ya. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. How ya... There's you 36 corves.
36
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to Hugh, Mara. We've got a lot of graft ahead of us. Farewell, my friend.
ओके सो इसका 36 था अभी माइंड में जाता है कुछ नहीं है यहाँ पे किससे बात करनी है इंडिकेटर तो यहाँ दिखा रहा है कोई तो नो यहाँ यप फोरमैन पवेल
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague, and I'm writing a thesis on the life and lot of miners. Are you praying? Why?
The day before the feast of St. Petronilla, a kidder was hawking here. Young Jaybird, a young'un, still wet behind the ears. We dinged the berg, set it ablaze, all good. He took a mell, battered the fault, and the props spangued out. It all came crashing down on him. Done him right in, it did.
That's awful. Sorry about your friend.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was strong as a
bechara.
horse. Wouldn't have taken her like. And now, how can he forgive myself?
It wasn't your fault. There's no pain in heaven.
Come on, it wasn't your fault. Accidents happen. It's God's will.
I suppose you're right. Will you pray with me for his soul one last time?
Of course.
Aye. I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Repeat after me. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the
You have to seem interested in whatever they are doing. So वो बताएंगे actually उन्होंने कितना और माइन किया था St. Petronillas Day में.
Bless me brother who has died in this mine.
Copper,
And may your
tin,
holy angels save
iron,
his soul from
and all
damnation.
ores and metals.
Bring his soul
I
to
ask that you
eternal
bless
glory
my
through
brother
our Lord,
who has died
our
in his
Saviour and
mind.
Redeemer,
May
Jesus
your
Christ.
holy angels save his soul from
The angel of
damnation.
the Lord declared
Bring his
unto
soul
Mary,
to eternal
when she
glory
conceived the Holy
through our
Spirit.
Lord, our
Hail
Saviour
Mary.
and Redeemer,
Mary said,
Jesus
Behold,
Christ.
I am the handmaid
Amen.
of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us.
So, are you going to answer me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask about out.
What is the work of a miner about?
और
What it's
सबको
about? It's
सबको
about
scholar
doing
का ही
the face
बताना है
of
भाई,
all the
नहीं तो
art
problem हो
banking
जाएगा.
corpse. Over and over again. Proper graft that. Can be read dodgy, mind. Might even D you in.
Are deaths in the mine common?
Aye. But every death in the shaft is a waste. Whether it's in a crumple or black damp. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakka or two a month, you know. That's life like.
How is the ore mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. Then the place gets scored and set ablaze. We set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start dinging rock and hewing ore. Nothing to it.
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we hawk. How hard the rock is, how much ore's in it. It's not really worth it though. Half a grosh and a corf isn't much of a fight.
So how many cores did you mine, say, on
भाई
the
हेनरी के
feast of
आँख को
St.
क्या हुआ है यहाँ
Petronilla?
पे?
That weren't a
क्या
good
स्केरी
day.
दिख रहा है वो?
Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so,
हेनरी के नहीं, उसके भी सेम ही है.
That's all I need to know.
कितना हुआ मैं तो भूल गया. Okay, and now आए की तरफ. यहाँ कुछ नहीं है, ऊपर जाना है क्या? नहीं यार, ये तो बाहर आ जाएंगे हम लोग. ठीक है, लेट्स ट्राई.
Sorry.
Sorry. ये है क्या? नहीं. क्या भूल भुलैया है भाई ये. नहीं यार, ये तो बाहर आ गए. अच्छा, ये बाहर है, एक ही अंदर था. ओके.
Are you
foreman Samco?
Aye.
Good.
I am. Who's asking?
My name is Henry. Steward Christian sent me to you. I'm a student from Prague, and I'm writing a treatise on miners and mine operations.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
So Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
You know what? Let's
Right,
go.
Let's do it. I don't think I've played miners with a real miner before.
See? Kidder. There's a first time for everything.
एक डाइस खेल लेते हैं, जीतेंगे हारेंगे
Let the crush and roll.
doesn't make sense. बता देते का वो.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Uh, 200 है ना? I think I'm going to be best.
No great loss. It wasn't that good anyway. Here. That's enough. Your turn.
Couldn't pass. Interesting. जीत गया आई थिंक वो. Yep.
Great game, Sonny.
Now will you tell me what I want to know?
Aye, ask away.
See, फर्क नहीं पड़ता था whether you're win or not. मुझे तो सिर्फ ये जानना है. वैसे भी I have not played dice in this game.
Any yakker will tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip. Some a swally. Some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit. Or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse.
Half a grosh in a
Grosh in
cough.
a cough is no.
How many cores did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hulk 34 corves without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
If you need out else, feel free to drop by.
Thank you. Tell Christian. $36, $30 and $34. मतलब 100 हो गए. ओके. मतलब 100 कोर्स हुए थे वो दिन.
I already know how many corves the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
Less than that.
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corves
So
extracted.
10 का गफला किया
That
है.
means 10 corves of ore disappear each day.
Yeah.
But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported cores must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions.
Yep.
And that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
What about Vavak?
I still think the trail will lead us to him. But we know too little so far. You need to talk to Fett and Herman
Fett
first.
and Herman,
Being
okay.
involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime. So it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Okay. Okay. हाँ हारमन है ना
Grüß dich. Was wünschst du?
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90.
Nope.
The book does not lie.
Nope. You guys are stealing.
Or someone is writing down false numbers and hiding 10 cores.
I do not write anything in the book myself. Foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him instead.
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more cores than there really were.
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? How am I supposed to remember how many there were ausgerechnet on the Fest of St. Petronilla? Besides, miners can lie and say they extracted more than they did. They like to show off.
All 3 crews agreed to report more. I seriously doubt that. Your story doesn't add up, Herman. We found out. Simple as that. Don't try to outsmart me and Sir Christian.
I am not trying to do anything. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters.
इतना फुकट में उलाउल कर रहा था खत्म हो गया सब.
And I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side.
Of course.
On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
Okay.
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
Of course.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea. I am a mere assayer. I have never even met Vavak.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret, so just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
Good. Good. तो अभी फेट कहाँ है भाई फोरमैन फेट ये क्या चल रहा है वो हाँ
A word, Foreman.
Who are you, and what do you want?
I'm Henry, but that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
What?
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
And you're a fraud.
What did you just say?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself.
मार खाएगा ये
I'm under his protection.
Aye, there's no point.
बहुत
in
ईगो है
denying
इसमें
it. Herman told me everything.
Bloody snitch.
You won't be punished You're just a small fry.
But like him, you have nothing to be afraid of. You're small fry. It's obvious there's some bigger fish involved. And that's what interests me.
Alright, I'll tell you what I know. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them.
So smelting works में भी जाना पड़ेगा क्योंकि वहाँ भी कोई notice नहीं कर रहा है मतलब वहाँ भी someone is in on it.
How to cook
ठीक
the
है.
box like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore and transport it secretly to the smelters along with the rest. He made it very clear if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Who was that fella?
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was terrifying.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Of course.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk, but I don't think it was an accident.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works.
Yep,
It's
बोला ना
enough for the
smelting वाले
Yakkers
भी
and for Herman.
are involved in this, so वही जाना पड़ेगा.
Do you think the mint master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that. The mint master himself.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out we know about the fraud. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. I'll be silent as the grave.
Okay, tell Christian what you find in the mines. And यहाँ से I think smelting works जाना ही पड़ेगा मुझे. वही समझेगा कि actually responsible कौन है.
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
Yep.
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported calves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh.
Buresh.
I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
Why?
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his
Buresh.
property.
Okay.
But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman this time, then.
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon.
Okay, so nobleman जैसा, so charisma high चाहिए, no weapons, no armor. Okay. Buresh के
come to
लिए.
him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic.
Yeah.
As charismatic as you can manage.
What else should I know about the smelting works before I go?
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed, ground, and then smelted. They extract silver along with all sorts of other materials from it. Then they give part of the silver to the king for the minting of groschen and sell off the rest, along with the other materials, to craftsmen.
What should I know about this Buresh before I talk to him?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Moravia, and he moved to Kuttenberg a few years ago. He started to prosper soon
No
after.
weapon, no plate
Not even
armor,
Sigismund's
and
arrival
anything that
stopped
gives me high
He quickly
charisma.
joined his side.
Cool.
Now he's doing better and better.
But उससे
Whether
बात
that
करने से
means
पहले
he's
सेव कर
involved in
लेंगे,
something
otherwise
shady, who knows?
अगर उसने ना बोल दिया तो प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा. Got
Got
it.
it. I'm ready to go.
Here, I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to Buresh. I reckon he won't be thrilled, but he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly in passing.
Look around
how
the
many
smelter,
corps
get
he took
evidence
from our
against
mines
Wabak.
on the feast of Saint Petronella. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue.
Yeah.
You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is going on there. Good luck, Henry.
Thank you, Christian. ओके तो इसमें ये मुझे निकालना है. The charisma is anyway 30. ये भी नहीं चाहिए. This should work. This should work. Talk to Buresh. तो बात करने से पहले सेव कर लेते हैं. Okay, I'm not wearing anything just to be safe. Buresh.
Greetings, Master Buresh. I'm Henry of Scallis.
Nice clothes. You've got good
Let's
taste.
go. I think it worked.
Thank you, Goodman.
I think it worked.
Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Skallets, you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter. But I'm not selling any.
I just want to take a look.
I know. I just want to see what it looks like in the smelting works.
Well, if Sir Christian wishes it, I won't deny you the opportunity. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be
Let's
able to move around
go.
unfettered.
Otherwise sneak करके
The
जाना
guards will
पड़ता था,
recognize
कोई
my
देख लेता
seal.
था और
But I don't
problems हो
want you
जाते थे.
disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions. If you want to know anything, ask me.
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that it can be sorted for roasting. Roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore, which is why the place smells like hell itself. Then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace and the slag is separated from the matte. The smelting process is repeated until we're left with pure metal. It's then cast into bars that can be sold. After we've given the royal share to the king, that is.
How many corves of ore do you process here per day?
We don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants working for me. They buy ore from various mines. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the corf, but weigh by the
Quintal.
quintal. We process a large amount here, up to several thousand quintals a day in total.
How much silver does that make?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore we process that day. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a harivna of pure silver. We can make between 100 and 200 harivnas of pure silver per day.
Can silver go missing?
Can any silver go missing from here?
That's impossible. Everything is carefully weighed and recorded. Every step is counted and checked. Besides, molten silver is rather hard to steal. Once it's cast into bars, we keep them safe under lock and key.
How many coves were delivered on the feast of St. Petronilla?
How many corves were delivered from Horsham, say, on the feast of St. Petronilla?
Why from Horsham, of all places?
I visited the mine there.
इसे नहीं बताता है something's going wrong क्योंकि अगर if he is also in on it then वो नहीं बताएगा कुछ भी.
It was a lot
90.
indeed.
See?
90 corves.
So 10 गायब हो गए. Cool.
God be with you, Goodman.
Don't forget, there are limits to my permission. And above all, mind you don't have an accident.
Yep.
Smelters are dangerous places. Farewell.
Farewell. In that case, I think we can change. वही लग रहा है स्मेल्टिंग इतना धुआं आ रहा है वो. Look around the smelter.
What does your job actually entail?
You mean smelting? Well, in the squisher we squish the ore brought from the mound and chuck it in the furnace. Then we shovel charcoal until the stone gets proper roasting and leaks all the metal that was hidden inside. We do that over and over in other furnaces till we get pure silver out of the ore.
How do you like working in the smelter?
How do you like working in the smelter?
Aye, can't complain at all, sir. We get a nice pile of chink from the yield, and we dry and warm.
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
I can't complain about him, sir. He's an honest bloke, and he pays as well. From
Okay.
what I've heard from the other smelters, it's a lot worse elsewhere, like.
Okay, so he's a nice guy.
Have you noticed anything suspicious around here?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I graft all day. No time for looking around.
Does any silver go missing from here?
Here? In our smelter? That would mean some of our lads are involved, and... well, you get the rope for that. Look, Sonny, I don't want anything to do with this. Have a chat with Shima over there.
Shima.
He's not afraid of anything.
Hey, thank you. Shima कौन है? नहीं. Smelter Shima.
Are you the fella they call Shima?
You have no business being here. What do you want?
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going missing from the smelters.
Me? I don't know what you were told. Meet me outside in a while. Now you better get out of here before the guards see you.
Fuck. I have to have a piss. You take over here, lads.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
देखते हैं कहाँ जाता है ये. ये पीछे जाते हैं ना. अच्छा आउटसाइड. उसका ये आउटसाइड नहीं था. उसका आउटसाइड वो जगह है. ओके. वो जहाँ जाता है वही जाएंगे हम लोग भी.
Careful. Greetings, friend.
Good to see you, friend. Oh, Christ.
मुझे देखता है कहाँ रुकता है ये.
Well, can you talk now?
Who are you, fella?
Henry. Sir Christian of Pisek sent me.
The steward of the mint? And why did he send you? Because of a rumour. They say silver keeps going missing from the smelters.
Yep.
The silver must be going missing from here. I've been tracking it all the way from the mines.
From the mines? So Sir Christian really has some suspicions, doesn't he? Why should I talk to you about such things? How can I know it's not a trap?
Look, I know my way around silver mining. I'm conducting an expert investigation. Justice is blind. If someone's bypassing the production process just to stuff their purse, they're hurting more than just the king, especially you, the grafters, the yackers and smelters. And that pisses me off, because I'm actually one of you.
Right.
Let's
I
go.
reckon you could be. Listen up then. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with
Volkmar.
us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious, because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you he knows a thing or two about it. But be careful, and keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you.
नहीं ये तो हो गया है, ये तो सब हो गया. Cool. दूसरे को पूछ लिया था. Find Volkmar. I do have a weapon with me, so problem नहीं है. हाँ भाई ये वोल्कमार ये है क्या? Yep.
Are you Volkmar? I'm not. Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down.
नहीं होने वाला है भाई.
Real brave when you're 3-on-1, eh? Shouldn't you call another couple of men to help you out? Just in case.
These two will be enough to deal with you. Get him!
Okay.
Oh, my! Hey! Ah, fuck that! Sick!
Nice one.
You wanna try me?
Easy. भाई नहीं जमता फाइटिंग करने को तो क्यों आ जाता है भाई. Hey, let me wash up. Hello. Abhi?
Now, spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver?
Not me. It's Buresh. If I didn't play along with him,
भाई
I'd
बुरेश
lose
तो
my
मुझे
job.
सच में अच्छा आदमी लगा था. Like even the smelters were saying कि वो सबको अच्छा ट्रीट
Volkmar
करता है
is my
करके.
name. I swear on everything that's holy.
Okay. Tell me the full story from the beginning. Yep.
Take it from the beginning.
As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. I have unrestricted access to it. One day, Buresh came to me and said he had an offer for me. He said if I accepted, he'd make me rich. He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver bars and add them to Buresh's yield. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. Everything was going well, and Buresh was happy. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. I was supposed to make a deal with the new foreman, Fett. and pay him off.
वो तो दिख गया मुझे भाई, उसने सब बता भी
I
दिया.
had to force him to cooperate, just like Buresh forced me. With threats.
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself?
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself? Why did he need you?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the King's silver. They take turns. Buresh had it all figured out.
Aren't you ashamed to steal from the king?
And which king did I steal from exactly?
वो भी बात सही है यार. When they say king, फर्क नहीं पड़ता है.
I earned some nice chink, and that was that for me.
Aren't you ashamed?
Hey.
Moving on, where does the unreported silver go?
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes. Buresh has a secret mint in one of them.
They mint fake coins in there. Is Vavak involved?
They counterfeit coins in there?
I suppose so. But what they actually do there, I've no idea. I've never been there. Buresh only told me about the mint a while ago. He wanted to send me there for some reason, so he drew me a map.
Okay.
Did Buresh ever mention that Mint Master Vavak was involved in it?
Not in front of me. Maybe his guard, Little Neri, knew something. But you won't be able to ask him anything anymore.
Why? मर गया क्या? अच्छा, उसको ही मारा मैंने I think.
You'll reach the place where the abandoned shafts are.
Take the road to Old Kutna.
Somewhere around
Abandoned shafts. Okay.
Look here. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Why are you doing this anyway?
I'm convinced Mint Master Vavak is somehow involved in the whole affair. I'm looking for proof.
No, I can't help you there. I never heard Buresh say nothing about Vavak. Well, now you have the map, and since I told you
Old Kutna की तरफ जाना है मतलब, ठीक है.
Let me go, please. I know I wanted to, but I was just scared is all. Please let me go, please. Stables be damned, just let me go.
Right.
All right, you can go.
Thank you. I'll never forget this. I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there somehow.
Good.
And if we meet again, I'll make it up to you. I swear, you're a good, merciful man. God be with you.
निकल जा भाई, अभी ज़्यादा बड़बड़ मत कर. ठीक है. ओल्ड कुटना की तरफ जाना है, राइट? मैप. अच्छा, ऑलरेडी दिया है रोड. ओके. ये बंद कर दिया रास्ता.
Sick.
हेलो. Shit. नहीं यार, why does it go to rob? मैंने सीधा सीधा मारा है उसको. Of course उसने यहाँ पे guards लगाया, like of course.
Jesus Christ, protect me! See you falling! Look at those fangs! You.
Come on.
I yield. God! God! Quickly!
यहाँ पे भी रॉब आता है यार, ये सब चाहिए मुझे, बट ये आई कांट टेक इट. But I can take the key, right? कुछ नहीं है. वो की पे भी नहीं है. आई थॉट वो की पे भी मार्क होगा तो प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा. ठीक है, बट अंदर कहाँ से जा सकता हूँ मैं? यहाँ से होना चाहिए. किसका घोड़ा है? हील कर लेते हैं. लेट्स सी. फाइंड द सीक्रेट मिंट. दैट्स कूल. Okay. Interesting. Shit. आजा आजा आजा. ये आजा. Cool. Cool. Interesting. Brush.
Have you had enough, Buresh?
Mercy! For Christ's sake, mercy!
Now you'll spill everything, like in the
MD क्या
confessional.
scary दिखता है इसमें.
I'm just a pawn. It's all the Mint Master's doing. Vavak!
So calm down and talk.
Give me a moment.
Start talking now.
All right. The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's Mintmaster, he got cocky and began to abuse his power. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who opposed him. Anyone who wanted to keep his station had to pay him a hefty fee. But that still wasn't enough for him. So he came to me one day with the idea that some of the royal silver might not reach the king at all.
Why did he come to you?
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blow-in turning up to replace Peter of Pisek. And they were even less happy when he started giving them trouble. He'd have a job finding any allies among them. I'm a stranger here too. I've never had it easy here either. Think what you will, but I like Vavag better than all them Rutards, Piseks, and the other stuck-up mine-owning lords.
That's the reason you agreed.
So you agreed to help him?
Did I have any other choice? He'd destroy me and find someone else to run the smelting works. I hate to say it, but he knew who to come to.
Wasn't he afraid of the Sigismund?
Wasn't he afraid of Sigismund?
Sigismund came here for the silver. He doesn't care how it gets to him, as long as it does. He trusts the Mintmaster he installed, and he's got no way of knowing something's going missing along the way. Unless someone tells him.
What was his plan?
What was his plan?
Surprisingly simple. Bribe anyone who kept records of mining and processing to cook the books. And to keep the Mintmaster free of suspicion, he put me in charge of this whole operation. For a tidy pile of coin, of course. In the end, it wasn't even that hard. No one had the slightest problem with earning something on the side of the king's expense.
Of course.
And when somebody got cold
Isko
feet,
problem hoga bhai.
we
We took care of him.
him.
What are you doing with the silver?
What are you doing with the stolen silver?
Stolen? Such an ugly word. I prefer diverted, undisclosed.
Whatever. What do you do with it?
It's used to mint groschen. Genuine groschen.
Genuine? I don't get it.
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin dies. We're producing beautiful, new, and especially clean groschen. No one can tell they're not from the Italian court.
About the evidence?
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands. Something that proves Vavak's involvement in the scheme beyond any doubt.
And I can count on you to make sure my name is never mentioned? Will you give me your word?
You know what?
How much will you pay me?
How much do you want? You're skinning me here. But all right then. I hope you're happy and that I have nothing to fear from you. Here's the key to the chest. You'll find everything you need there. It's behind that door, in the coiner's room. The key to it is right here on the table. You'd better not talk to the coiners. They're an odd bunch.
Is that all?
Aye. Everything.
I'm sure you have something else. I don't know what, but I have a hunch.
I really don't have... I'll be on my way. I hope we never...
Same.
Farewell.
Get evidence against Vavak. Oh ये नहीं, ये वाला नहीं है. Okay. बट ये भी मैं लूट कर सकता हूँ, right? ठीक है, इसमें तो कुछ है नहीं. नहीं यार, यहाँ से तो मैं आया था. वेट, पहले मैं बाकी सब डाल देता हूँ. कहाँ है भाई एविडेंस? okay.
Are you being held prisoner here? What are you doing here?
Get out of here. If the guards catch you, there'll be trouble.
You don't have to worry about the guards. I took care of them.
What about Master Buresh? He was here with them just a while ago.
I talked to Buresh. I reckon he'll be on his way now. Heading somewhere far, far away.
What?
I came to get evidence against Mint Master Vavak. Where can I find it?
There are some books in that chest over there, but it's locked. And only Master Buresh has the keys.
Leave that to me. I still need the genuine coin die from you. It's another piece of evidence.
Everything we do here is clean. Completely.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from? It's none of our business.
We're just pawns. We're not hurting anybody.
Nobody's saying any different. Like I said, I'm here to free you. The guards are dead. You're free to leave.
Hang on. That's...
It's just the books you're after, isn't it? Well, so take them and go.
We won't tell nobody nothing. We never saw you here.
Why don't you want to leave though?
Why don't you want to leave? We're just supposed to stay here.
And we're told not to go far. The Mint Master would be angry.
I'll take care of Vavak. You have my word. With the evidence I'll bring against him, he'll be finished. When I'm done with him, you'll be the last thing on his mind.
You reckon it's really safe that we could go up top?
I'm sure of it.
So, if he says the guards are gone...
Then we could... What do you think?
I don't know. I can't believe it.
Me neither. We're really...
Free! We're free!
Free!
Okay. I think this is the chest. Okay, snaps. Okay, it's time to go up. ठीक है, सो एविडेंस भी मिल गया वावाक के अगेंस्ट. अमेजिंग. तो अभी क्रिश्चियन के पास जाना है या conclude your investigation with Christian. Yep.
Quick.
Let's go. Christian of PSEC.
Go.
लाइटिंग तो किया है, सो क्लीन भी कर लेते ना भाई।
I got the evidence against Mint Master Vavak.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names, amounts paid, mines, smelting works, yields. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. This could wipe him out for good. Where did you find this?
It's a secret mint.
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole. That's where he kept the books.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last detail. Remarkable. Did you have any trouble getting it?
With no trouble.
I'm glad to hear it. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else in that mint?
There were some coiners being held prisoner.
Jesus Christ. Held prisoner?
Vavak locked them up there to work for him.
My God. He really is an unscrupulous monster. Did you let them out?
I did, but it took some persuading. They were afraid.
Thank God for that. When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
They gave it to me quite willingly.
I'm curious. Let me see.
Here.
What the? It's genuine.
Yep.
That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by Vivek are absolutely clean.
Yep.
In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. It's just a shame we don't know for sure how Master Baresh was involved in the whole thing.
Well, the books will have to suffice. His name's there.
I hope so. But be that as it may, we know enough. I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running
मुझे
under
पता
our
ही था ये
noses is
पूछेगा कि हम
incredibly
कंटिन्यू
insolent.
रखते हैं करके।
It's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever heard of. With those books in Retard's hands, Vivak won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove useful to many people. If you take my meaning.
I'm listening.
I knew you'd understand. Everything would stay the same.
We
Entering
can
false
try.
figures in the books,
We can try.
processing the ore in the works, a secret mint. Only there would be a
Change in the management.
management.
मुझे पता
I'll have
ही
to
था
find
ऐसे कुछ तो
replacements for
पूछेगा।
Fenn, Hammond and the
100%.
But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman and Fett?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
Oh.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked. Things like that can get you killed.
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Boresh. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to a reasonable agreement. And I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivak all you want, but keep your tongue tied about the whole scheme. I've got a little something here for you, as a bonus. And I'll give you something extra for the genuine coin die. All you have to do is nod.
Nod.
Excellent. You won't regret it, but don't forget.
Why not? Let's
You
just
can
try
blackmail
करते ना
Vivak
क्या
with
होता
the
है।
evidence all you want, but leave the path of silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the mines and the smelting works for comparison.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Let's go.
Pleasure working with you, Henry. I wish you the best of luck. Maybe we'll see each other again.
Yeah,
Give my regards
maybe.
to Sir Kunzling. It'll be a great weight off his chest.
Hey.
You're not allowed here.
भाई जा रहा हूँ भाई। Main quest started. Taking French leave. Report to Ruthards. Yay! Main level 21. Nice. Map. So back to Kudenberg. Yes, back to Kudenberg. Not bad, not bad.
What's that you got?
Here, Matt.
Okay, back to Ruthards then.
Easy, good horse.
Hey, you nearly ready?
Whoa.
Okay, I have the proof. Oh, late हो गया इसलिए क्या? I think so. ये रास्ता नहीं है क्या? यही तो है.
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Lockpick क्यों है? Yes. Ah, okay.
Hey, what the hell are you poking around here for?
I'm Henry. Your lord's expecting me.
Ah, so you're the one. He did mention you, that's true. I'm sorry for being so harsh.
She make them all.
We were attacked recently, as you probably know.
मैंने तो बचाया था भाई.
We're cautious now with strangers hanging around.
Well, I understand. But I need to speak with Lord Ruthard as soon as possible.
Of course. Follow me.
The guard will take you to the audience with Lord Ruthard.
Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right off the dead.
Damn it! Has all his counting groschen not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his?
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself listens to him. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There's no way we'll change his mind.
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you? Have you any good news from anyone?
Unfortunately not. Some of them are beholden to Sigismund for their office, and some are worried about ending up, forgive me, friends, like you and Peter of Pisek.
Christ above! That's exactly what Sigismund wants. To divide us. To paralyze us with fear.
Divide et impera. God knows, that ginger fox is a master of dividing and conquering.
You are absolutely correct, my lady. Especially when everyone can see your problems. I've heard that Mint Master Vavak is still putting pressure on you.
I have the proof.
Take that.
I have the proof against him.
The gall to blackmail me in my own home.
Gentlemen, and my lady, sorry to interrupt, but I have some new tidings about our Mint Master. I've heard about his crimes against the Crown, and it's no trivial pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
I have the proof.
I've got proof of everything.
Yep.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I have the honor of addressing?
Henry of Skalitz.
This is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is Sir Martin Odorin, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas, as no doubt you've already deduced.
Ah, yes.
Sir, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for you. He said you'd help me if I needed it.
Godwin? Really? Well, you choose peculiar friends.
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't his. But I'll help you if need be. Although not on account of that ring.
Sir Kunslin.
Shimek? What's going on?
Min Master Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now?
Let him come. He'll be surprised what I've got on him.
Henry's right. If he helps us again like last time, we have nothing to fear.
I agree. Let Vavar come. Shimek, place a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you.
Of course.
I hope your findings are worth a dozen armed men.
They are.
100 at least.
They are. Don't worry.
You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly, and then go to your chambers and lock yourself in.
What? I'm going with you.
No. So go to your room, take your precious crossbow, and if things turn out badly, shoot any of Vagart's whoresons who stick their noses through the door. If something were to happen to me, you're the next in line in our family. Don't forget that.
I love you, Papa. God Almighty, hold your protective hand above us.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit. But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order when needed. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what's needed. Or do you disagree, sir?
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very well prepared today for anyone who might threaten us.
तो सिर्फ वो लेटर दिखा दो यार, खत्म हो
A
जाएगा.
warning, more like. A friendly warning from the Royal Mint Master. Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last chance to surrender your mining rights to me. If we agree, neither you nor your family will have anything to fear. If not, the king will hear of the serpent you nurse in your bosom. And this time, you'll lose not only your fortress, but also your honor and status.
Enough! Do you think you can insult me in my own home? Do you imagine you could do as you please, just because you have Sigismund's favor? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing in your bosom, to cite your own words, sir. Only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more than your honor. Like your head, for what it's worth.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly inform the Royal Mint Master what is being said about him.
The word is you're conspiring with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett, sir, to falsify the mining records together. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver. And what's more, taking it to a secret mint where you forge your own coin with the royal stamp. And that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might do if... when he finds out his own master is robbing him? Especially when he's desperate for every last groschen.
I'd say this somewhat
Fat guy.
alters the perspective.
Proper fat guy.
Sir. So from now on, you will leave me and my family be. Or your king will hear of your shenanigans.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the Royal Mint Master again? And with nothing but common slander? You haven't learned much since the last time.
Well, we've not had much time for that. We've been fully occupied with collecting evidence. Isn't that so, Henry?
I know about your account ledgers and the ones from Buresh. The real ones, that prove how you carried out this fraud.
You've made up those books. Or do you actually have them on you?
Of course not. Do you think we're completely stupid? We've got copies here. The original books are safely stashed away out of your reach.
Exactly. And if anything happens to us, they'll see to it that King Sigismund and the town council will hear all about Hermes Trismegistos silver skimming business.
So, do you want to chance your luck? Or come to an agreement?
Captain.
Sir.
This matter is an internal affair of the crown.
Fat guy.
Office.
Complete
I'll resolve
fat guy.
it here with these gentlemen in private.
Are you sure, sir?
Yes, damn it. Do what I say. Wait for me by the gate.
Let us step inside. Let's give the Mint Master the privacy he requests.
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep this entire matter to yourselves. And I expect you'll be wanting something in return.
Of course.
The executioner is far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today. God knows what kind of man you are. May God have mercy on my soul.
What? You can't just cut down the Royal Mint Master? Wait! We got off on the wrong foot!
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
The only question is, how much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't do anything rash, Kunslin. I understand you're angry, but he could come in useful.
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone, and...
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining rights will remain untouched.
You have my word. I swear it.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use to us, I'll leave it to him. I'm not in the mood for this.
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see. We need to know what Sigismund's planning.
Spy on the king? You can't ask that of me.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
Nice one.
You can't.
Nice one. First guy, mast first guy ekdam.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to avoid the chopping block.
Henry's right. So don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent. And now get out of my house.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today. At least I can see our Mint Master out. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion, and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oof. I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place, just in case he gets any ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Now we have to free Handscape
You can
on.
return the favor right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Malashov.
I did. And I'll keep that promise. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov.
Ah.
And you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time. Until Rosa discovered it in the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in a room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kinsling.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
They probably won't even notice me, or...
I know what to expect. It won't be the first time. And besides, I have a score to settle with Von Burgov, and I doubt I'll get a better chance.
I hope you know what you're doing. I wouldn't like to be sending you into death's embrace.
Don't worry, sir. I'm no fool. It'll be all over before they know what's happening. And if anyone wants to lay down his life for Von Burgov, I'll grant him his wish.
See if you can do it without bloodshed. It would be nice to see you again. I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you probably realize.
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. And where has it got us? We look helpless, and it's difficult to find allies. But if you liberate Lord Capon, right from under Von Burgov's nose, the word will spread like wildfire throughout the land.
True. That is true.
Von Burgov will look like a fool, and he'll lose a strong advantage in parleying. That would help convince some of those who are hesitant about joining us in the fight against Sigismund and the Praguers.
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. And I reckon even Jobst hasn't realized. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll head out right away. I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on that alone. Be careful. And good luck. I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on Vavak and how he did it all.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
Okay, speak to Rosa.
I've got a feeling you're looking for me, Henry.
Hey.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress. A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was listening to you from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle.
Okay.
You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
A wayside shrine? How do you mean?
Are you a Christian at all? Never mind. It's a big white column. You can't miss it. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there. And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points to. If you go the way the cross is pointing, You'll find another one, and again, follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing, marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there, and you should get to the passageway.
That's a really cunning
That's complicated
solution.
though.
No random fool would ever find it.
That was exactly my intention when I thought it up. Thanks, Henry. I think you're no fool, so you shouldn't have any trouble. And that's not all. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to get out too.
You're
True.
right. Horses will be needed. For me and for Capon.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, I know how to arrange that.
Perfect.
Stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask Hashtal for horses.
Are you serious? I'll just introduce myself and he'll give me horses just like that.
Exactly. Please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks. Don't know how I'd manage without you.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he? You know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a mountain of trouble. Papa would never admit it, but alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our house for all time.
Would you like to come with me? At least I'll be sure to find that place.
Would you seriously want me there? What if something were to go wrong? Wouldn't a girl like me be more of a burden to you?
Well, you wouldn't be a burden to me. Quite the opposite. I've already seen you know how to take care of yourself.
Thank you, but I can't go nevertheless. Papa would jump out of his skin if he even heard
True.
of such
That's
a
true.
thing.
That's true.
That's why I would like to ask you for one favor, but you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
Yeah.
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov, if you could bring me something from there.
And what might that be?
A book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now...
And what book is this that's so important?
It's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the mysteries of writing.
What do you mean,
I'll
uninitiated?
try to get the book. अगर
I happen to know
अगर
how to
बहुत
read.
difficult है किसी से लेने को तो I won't do it, but otherwise I can try.
You are full of surprises. So if you do find the book, you'll be able to read it.
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes with books.
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for you. If you'd like to know why it's so important to me, you'll have to find it first.
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart to find that
नहीं
book
नहीं
for you.
इतना नहीं अगर सामने दिखा तो आ जाएगा.
Night. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately, and I'd remain without my book. Find it nice and quietly, then come back.
Your wish is my command.
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. You won't find many like such there. And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
I will. Thank you. Activity started. Rosa's book.
Cocky doesn't seem. He thinks he's some kind of Greek hero. Only his epic is changing into a grand tragedy. I must ask Rosa.
Did you hear who died?
I thought it was
Okay.
but then I heard him. God be with you. Keep the peace.
Okay, so now ओके सो नाउ इधर हम ये कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं टू फ्री हांस केपॉन और वी कैन डू सम साइड क्वेस्ट्स ओके ये मालेशाह फोर्ट है. सो आई थिंक अगर वहाँ गए तो हांस को फ्री कर पाएंगे. नहीं थोड़े साइड क्वेस्ट ही करते हैं आई थिंक. हाँ ये मुझे करना था करेक्ट. ये वाला साइड क्वेस्ट मुझे करना था. स्पीक टू हर्षल. फ्री हांस. नहीं आई डू दिस. ये वो 2 ब्रदर्स वाला क्वेस्ट है. दैट वाज मोर इंटरेस्टिंग. उसके क्लोज क्या है? ओके तो फाइट करना.
Show your stuff! Rip your ass open! I'm all yours!
लेट्स गो. मैं अपना अपना जा रहा था. ये लोग कोई बीच बीच में. ओके नाइस. बहुत कुछ मिला.
Quick!
तो वो हर्षल के पास जाएंगे तो मेन क्वेस्ट से चालू हो जाएगा. अभी थोड़े साइड क्वेस्ट करते हैं मस्त. रुथार्ड्स की तो हेल्प कर दी. सो दैट्स डन. लेट्स गो. पहुंच गए इनके फोर्ट पे.
Have you found the rest of that human gang that ambushed you yet?
Yeah. I tracked down their camp. It's not far from here. But there's a horde of them.
Oh, shit. What will you do?
We have to face them. We have no choice. They still have our chest. But since you're here, friend, we could sure use an extra sword. What do you say? Will you stand in battle once more at the side of the Zimburg brothers?
Yes.
So how many humans are there?
वो चेस्ट में क्या है उसने उन्होंने बताया भी नहीं है मुझे कि उसमें ढूंढ क्या रहे हैं एक्चुअली हम लोग.
I'd feel a lot safer if you went there with us.
Remind me, please.
नहीं बताया उन्होंने.
What's so important about that chest they stole from you?
Well,
फैमिली हेirloom. आगे कुछ बताया नहीं उन्होंने. कुछ तो टाइम पास होने वाला है, पक्का वो कुछ तो होने वाला है नक्की.
Just a small decorated chest.
And what's inside?
It's not important. I'll tell you everything once we get it back.
Let's go.
I can't pass up an opportunity like this. Let's crack some thieving heads.
I knew we could count on you. Tugbone will get the horses ready, and we'll be off.
Oh, direct. Nice.
Come here.
Get rid of the humans.
Henry!
So? Have you come up with a plan?
There's nothing to plan. We'll just storm in and cut them to pieces.
You want to get yourself killed? We can't just waltz into their camp. We should take advantage of the fact that they don't know about us. Take them out one by one, nice and quietly.
You can't be serious. That's the way of murderers,
That's true.
not knights.
That's true.
Enough. You want to get revenge, don't you? So what's with the sneaking around?
Exactly. Let's go.
Blockheads.
Now you're going to... That's a lot of blood.
Outnumbered? We'll
Come on, man. Dick! We'll finish this.
Nice. Nice. Come on, come on. Let's go.
At least it stopped the bleeding.
बहुत कुछ बेच सकता हूँ यार मैं इसके बाद.
It's done. The camp is clear. Do you feel better now? Finally getting your revenge?
Yeah, not at all. We still have to find our chest. Try looking around here a bit. If you find something, come back to me. Where the hell is it?
Find the children's chest.
Where are you hiding?
भाई बहुत सारी चीज़ें ले ली शायद से मैंने. बेचना पड़ेगा. लेट्स गो. मिल गया. नाइस 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 नाइस. वेरी नाइस. कहाँ गया ये? ओजी कहाँ गया? भाई मिल गया.
I found something, but it doesn't look like a chest for valuables.
You give it here, quickly. Oh, thank God. We're saved.
And now I hope you'll finally tell me what's in the chest.
You're right. I promised you. As you correctly noted, it is not a chest for valuables. It is a reliquary.
What? So they stole a bunch of bones?
In your hands, you held Knight Alesh of Zimburg.
Ah, okay.
Our father.
What?
तो डायरेक्ट बोल देने का ना यार.
What's left of him. You see,
इतना क्या है? पहले बोलता था तो भी मैं हेल्प तो करता था.
As well as his two grieving sons, he also left behind his worldly possessions. In particular, our family seat, Engelsberg Castle. A castle that rightfully belongs to us. But our mother refuses to grant it to us. Instead, she made our uncle steward. She says we're too young and reckless for such responsibility.
Why doesn't your mother run the castle?
And how is this related to the reliquary?
In accordance with family tradition, the remains of the lords of Zimburg are buried in sedlets. This is how the monastery shows its gratitude to our ancestor, the founder of our line, who had it built long ago. Many years ago, however, we moved to Moravia and abandoned the tradition. My brother and I decided to lay our father to rest in this holy place, and prove to our mother that we had grown up.
Except on the way, they stole the reliquary from you.
Indeed. If Mother found out what happened, she would never hand over Engelsberg, not even to our grandchildren.
Why didn't you want to tell me what we were looking
Exactly, मैं तो हेल्प तो वैसे भी करता था.
But if word got out that we had lost it, even for a short time, you can't imagine what an embarrassment that would be.
Makes sense.
Our father, a noble knight.
बट अभी मुझे मारने के लिए नहीं आना प्लीज, नहीं तो मुझे मारना पड़ेगा तुमको. प्लीज.
Fortunately, we saved him.
मैं किसी को कुछ नहीं बोलूँगा.
I know what it's like to bury a father. I was glad to help you.
You are a good and honorable man, Henry. Once more, in the name of the Zimburgs, and in the name of our dead father, I thank you. Now my brother and I must go to Sedlets, but then we will stay here for a while. If you need anything, you know where to find our camp. Until then, good luck, my friend.
Good luck to you too.
With you.
Hey. Think I should sell. अरे यार इतने क्लोज आया हूँ मैं, और मलेशिया के भी. नहीं बट आई हैव टू सेल थिंग्स. लिटरली कुछ जगह नहीं बची है. Inventory. Horse. भेज देते हैं सब.
Greetings. It's good to see you, lad.
Good to see you too.
Good afternoon. Hola.
I'd like to do something.
Wow. Aye. Thank you. And come again, Henry.
Thank you.
Nothing is sacred. Come closer.
चले चलो चले चलो.
We're closing. Last chance. Fine day. Fine wear.
Pfui. Show me you.
1600 है इसके पास. ठीक है.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein, mein Freund. Guten Tag, mein Freund. Du hast Glück.
ओके ये हो गया.
Show me.
Thank you, sir, and come again.
Greetings.
A wonderful day. A wonderful purchase. Greetings to you.
Greetings, greetings.
Wow, that's nice now.
कहाँ है भाई आर्मरर? सामने.
Greetings to you.
Willkommen, mein Freund. Was möchtest du?
Hola.
Let's go.
I'd like to do.
22,000 है मेरे पास.
Do we have it? You really see it? I can. Danke. Das war ein gut
So I have 22,000.
Geschäft, mein Herr.
already.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Doesn't seem too bad.
ओके गुटनबर्ग में ही है, सेव कर लेते हैं। यहाँ पे भी है एक न्यू क्वेस्ट। पहले ये कर लेंगे, बट फर्स्ट लेट्स सेव।
Good day.
Hola.
है क्या कुछ मेरे पास बेचने के लिए? ओके
Word about. Is this that's?
Ja, final.
Danke und viel Glück für die
Okay.
What do you have for sale?
नो एक्चुअली हाँ, आर्मरस किट तो सब ले लेते हैं। एंड ऑल्सो इफ यू कैन रिपेयर Let's go.
I apologize.
It's okay. कुछ फूड रखा है क्या वहाँ पे? Cooks, sorry, food. Nice.
I apologize.
Careful.
यहाँ मार्क्समैन वगैरह कहाँ पे है? वेपन्स में था, बट आई नीड मार्क्समैन। या इनके पास ही मिलेगा? चेक करते हैं।
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
और मेरे पास क्राफ्टिंग, ओके, बोझ नहीं बना सकता मैं।
What are you doing here?
सॉरी बोझ नहीं बना सकता मैं। अच्छा कुछ ले लेते हैं ना। हेलो।
How can I help?
What do you have?
नहीं यार इसके पास कहाँ ले सकता हूँ मैं बोझ। ये तो गन मेकर है। Let me search. सदर्न कुटनबर्ग बोला है बट वेयर। अच्छा ओके 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 इंटरेस्टिंग।
Tools here!
Come and take your pick. Come and take your pick.
Easy, good horse.
Good horse. Hello.
Greetings. What do you need?
What do you have?
Show me.
Oh, ash bow. Interesting. ऐश बो लेते हैं. फील्ड क्रॉसबो लेते हैं एंड हेवी क्रॉसबो लेते हैं. शार्प शूटर बोल्ट. wounding arrow, piercing bolt, piercing arrow. $6,000. ठीक है यार, पैसे पैसे है.
What would you say?
Look, I... Great!
Okay.
Happy to be of service. Take care.
Inventory. Ash bow goes here. Improved wounding arrow goes here. ये मेरे पास पहले से था. ठीक है, एक बेच दूंगा. Improved piercing bolt goes here. Nice. Reinforced heavy goes here. Let's go. और अभी बाकी सब बेच देते हैं.
Show me you.
Sell, sell, sell.
Let's talk.
Not bad.
How's this?
You really... Fine. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
नहीं यार, वो ड्रॉप कर देंगे. 8 ही है वैसे. दो पॉक पॉइंट है. नाइस. ओके. I was going to do this quest, right?
What is it, Mutt?
क्या हो रहा है? भौंक क्यों रहा था वैसे? और वो भी यहाँ देख के. नो क्लू. ठीक है, चढ़ दो.
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
Sorry. Foreman Black.
God bless. Now's not a good time. Let's get together this evening at the Black Horse.
ठीक है, सो ये नहीं कर सकते अभी के लिए. Father Marian.
Good day to you. What brings you here?
I decided to atone for my sins, Father.
For you, it's a necessity. Without sincere repentance, you will head straight into the arms of Lucifer,
ये क्या हो
the
गया?
fallen angel.
ये क्या हो गया अचानक से?
I'd like to go now.
There is a conciliation cross between Sukdol and Rabosh. It stands there to mark the end of an old dispute over land between two bailiffs. Not a single drop of blood was spilled. You might be thinking, why is he sending me to a place where nothing happened? Not every dispute has to end in bloodshed. Remember that when you pray there.
What penance do I receive?
Confess your faith by repeating the creed. I hope the Lord will hear your prayers.
I'll make sure to get off on the right foot.
Remember the other one too, so that your legs can actually take you somewhere. Till we meet again.
Polite armed man. दिखते हैं पूछ के कौन है. अरे इसका क्वेस्ट तो कर दिया ना बाबा.
I'd like to learn. What do you want to know? Show me if you... All right, then.
इसका क्वेस्ट तो कभी का कर दिया था भाई. हॉर्समैनशिप भी सिखा दे अभी है ये तो.
I'd like... What is this? Maybe I'll... Stop that whistling. Ka! Quick!
Opatowitz.
Go!
Whoa!
Show what you're made of.
आर्मर तो डिसेंट है इसके पास है। ये है, मार 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 मार, आजा मार।
Show what you're made of.
I'm all yours.
Nice one. Nice. As usual ये डाल दो हॉर्स पे।
Quick! Whoa! I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit, born of the Virgin Mary, suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified, died, and was buried. He descended into hell. On the third day he rose again from the dead. He ascended into heaven, and is seated at the right hand of God the Father Almighty. From thence he shall come to judge the living and the dead. I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the body, and life everlasting. Amen. I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the body, and life everlasting.
तो ये भी हो गया। सिगिस्मंड के कैंप में कुछ तो है, ठीक है। और ओल्ड कुटना में यहाँ पे लिया है क्या मैंने? एक टैवन है क्या यहाँ पे? नहीं है। स्किप टू सुबह।
My humble respects.
I decided to...
Well, strictly speaking, if you are without sins, there's nothing to atone for.
I'm truly...
अच्छा,
Till we meet again.
ये ओल कटना वाला ये है। ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है। कितना दूर है? वाह, ठीक है, हॉर्स राइड करते जाएंगे मस्त। सुंदर, अमेजिंग, वेरी अमेजिंग।
Go!
मुझे लगा I was already following the path, but apparently not.
Quick!
Christ almighty. He's murdered.
बेचारा। और तो कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं।
Go!
I don't use pistol anyway, so
Quick!
और 30 मैरीगोल्ड डिकॉक्शंस है यार. आई डोंट थिंक अभी ब्रू करना पड़ेगा कुछ ये एपिसोड में. सेवियर स्नैप्स कितने हैं? फूड 25. ठीक है, आई थिंक सेवियर स्नैप्स ही पहले करने पड़ेंगे. था हैच विद स्केलेटन. हाँ था. ओह ओके. और कुछ नहीं है. ठीक है.
Go! Whoa!
At your service. Who are you? Can't you people leave me alone?
भाई इसको
My face
किसने
is
मारा?
still swollen from the last time.
Hold on. Are you Pavel?
That depends. Who's asking?
Henry, you don't have to be afraid of me.
I'm Pavel. And you really weren't sent by Pivets?
I don't know any Pivets. The innkeeper in Miskovitz told me about you. He said someone gave you a right battering. Was that this Pivets?
He didn't do it himself. It was his father's men. He wouldn't get his hands dirty when he's got a rich pa, would he? His father's men. Pivets is the son of the richest farmer in the village.
So what's between the two of you? Why would he send me to you? Or anyone?
Well, he threatened he'd have me whipped if I...
If you what?
If I didn't stay away from Ursula.
And who's this Ursula?
The sweetest girl in the village. And she's really pretty.
So why doesn't Pivets want you to court Ursula?
Because her pa promised her hand in marriage to him.
हाँ
So he
ओके.
behaves like she
मुझे नहीं
already
पढ़ना
is.
चाहिए इसमें.
But he doesn't deserve her.
You think?
He's a heartless bastard.
And you like Ursula?
Who wouldn't? Only... I don't know.
You don't know what?
It's all the same to you anyway. I'm very fond of her. You'll find no lass with such a big heart for miles around.
And does she feel the same way about you?
Aye. I think so.
Why would you do what Pivets tells you?
I've got no choice. He's right. I'm just a hired hand. While he's the son of the richest farmer in the village.
Are you so afraid of Pivets you would let him have Ursula?
What can I do against him? I'm just an outsider and a pauper. If he wanted, he could have me thrown out of the village.
Nah, what does that matter?
Tivoli, where did you come from? Her parents would never give us their blessing. And even if they would, they've already promised her to Pivets, just because he's rich. The only way it could change is if people started to see Pivets.
कैसे? भाई मैं कुछ नहीं करने वाला
Like
इसमें.
if he killed someone or robbed people in the village. What do I know?
If it turned out he was a thief?
Probably. And the main thing is, Ursula would turn against him. She's as honest as a saint. But why would he steal? He has everything he needs.
He wouldn't. Not him.
Are you saying I do it and let him take the blame? But that's a sin.
You're right.
Would you do the same?
I wouldn't. But I'm not in love. You are.
I suppose that's true. Maybe it's not such a bad idea after all. Nothing will happen to Pivets if he's from a rich family. But he'll lose Ursula. And it'll give me time to earn enough for her dad to let me marry her. But I live here. If I get caught, they'll make me an outcast and I have nowhere else to go. Someone else will have to do the stealing.
Don't look at me.
Why are you putting ideas like that into my head?
मैं कुछ नहीं करने वाला तुम लोग के बीच में भाई. हाँ ठीक है. रेपुटेशन लॉस्ट तो लॉस्ट. ठीक है तो ये वैसोका वाला क्वेस्ट नहीं करना है. ठीक है. कोलकाता वाला इज पिलग्रिमेज. दैट्स फाइन. है क्या ये सिगिस्मंड कैंप वाला क्वेस्ट? और मैक्स एक और दो ही करते हैं आई थिंक आज के लिए एंड देन विल इन द स्ट्रीम. I also have to edit Expedition 33 का next episode.
At your service, sir.
I'm sorry.
उन सभी रैंडम करते हैं. ये क्या दिखता है सामने वाला? यही है.
I'm here to...
Well, it's about time. Put it somewhere inside.
There must be some mistake. I'm not delivering anything.
What do you want, then?
The innkeeper sent me. He said you're looking to hire someone.
He's not wrong. I was afraid nobody
और मैं ऐसे काम के लिए पूछने जा रहा हूँ. अब पूरा ब्लड सोक्ड.
would turn up. Who
Pagal
might you
Henry.
be?
Henry of Scallis.
I'm Betty. I run the place.
What exactly is this place?
Can't you tell? Once I've got the place in good nick and up and running, it'll be the best establishment in the city. I need you to bring some things from Grund. And while you're there, find my wagoner Matsek and bring him back as well. He went there before you and he hasn't come back yet.
Who's Matsek?
The wagoner I hired for the job before you. He still hasn't come back. I reckon he's gone to ground in Grund, so to speak.
Okay.
Why do you think he's gone to ground?
Matsek's a bit odd. Superstitious. He once didn't set foot outdoors for 2 days because there was a black cat outside on the porch. When you meet him, you can ask him about it yourself.
Are you sure he'll be in Grund?
He's bound to be sitting in a tavern, boozing and keeping his head down. He used to steal for a living. So now he sees a catchpole round every corner, and he's afraid of his own shadow.
What's in it for me?
A decent bit of coin.
What do you want me to bring back?
You know, a bit of this and a bit of that.
No, मतलब
You're
क्या?
not telling me much.
Exactly.
Curiosity killed the cat.
And what if I told you to forget it?
You wanted a job, didn't you?
That's true.
I promise, you won't regret it and you'll enjoy the journey.
Sure, it will be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise. It's a deal. I'll go to Grund for the wagon and its driver.
In the meantime, I'll try and get this place cleaned up a bit. Farewell, sir.
A good scrub. Pick up the package. कितना दूर है? ग्रंड इतना दूर नहीं था ना? डिसेंट इनफ दूर है, ठीक है, यहाँ तक जाता है, फिर पेबल्स को बुला लेंगे। ये क्यों अंदर गया ऐसे? नहीं, ओल्ड कटना वाला मतलब वही है रे, पिलग्रिमेज वाला है। आई डिड दैट ऑलरेडी। उसके आगे वाले विलेज जाना है। भाई कहाँ गया भाई ये? जब पूरे विलेज में ढूंढना है, ठीक है, किसी को तो पूछ लूँगा। कोई पूछने के लिए भी नहीं है बट यहाँ पे। हेलो, इसके कुछ नहीं पता।
What do you need, my friend?
इसको भी नहीं पता।
But don't you dare climb over that fence. And if you've got a problem with that, take your grievance to the bailiff. Yeah, like he'll side with me when he's your brother-in-law. So don't go there then. But I don't want
यही है, हाँ।
I'm looking for Matsek, the wagoner. Is that you?
Who's asking?
I full drunk लग रहा है।
Relax. Betty from Kuttenberg sent me. She said you were supposed to bring her something, but instead you're still hanging around here. So she wants to know what's going on. If you need help, I'm your man.
Thank God you're here. This job will be the death of me.
क्यों? क्या
Everyone
करना
thought
है?
it was suspicious that I was driving girls to and fro.
Bathhouse girls. Okay.
What girls?
The ones who are going to work for Betty at the bathhouse. I can't take them there because everyone's looking. I don't want nobody looking at me. They might remember my face.
What of it? There's no law against driving girls into the city.
It's just with my face. Everyone wonders what pretty girls are doing with a bloke like me.
Hmm?
On top of that,
Okay.
I had a dream. I dreamt I was stopped by soldiers. And soldiers are bastards. They treat you like dirt. Like in Apotovitz, they stop every wagon and check what's on it.
Even if we're stopped, so what? We're not carrying anything we're not allowed to.
Just as you say. Nothing we're not allowed to carry.
Even if there is trouble, I'll deal with it. I've dealt with worse.
We haven't done nothing, have we?
No.
If anything happens, I don't know you. Never seen you before in my life.
Where are the girls? Let's get them on the wagon and go.
In there. The whole tavern knows about them. I don't want it to look like I know them.
Well, you get the wagon ready, and I'll go and get them.
What could you want?
Okay.
I
apologize.
My life is cursed.
Regret what?
I'm so
Not staying in that ruin
so
with the soldiers
now.
everywhere. Nah, it couldn't be any worse than that. Betty has work for us and a place to stay, and we'll get out of.
I was sent by Betty, the bathkeeper from Kuttenberg. Do you know her?
Aye, we know her, sweetie. What can we do for you?
She said you're supposed to work for her, and I'm supposed to escort you there.
Well, about time.
मैं सब जगह
We've been
literally
stuck here
ऐसे
for ages,
blood
and
soaked
there's no
cloth
sign of
लेके जा
anyone.
रहा हूँ and
So
everyone's
far, we've had
believing
to
me.
make do with some local customers so we can pay our bill. Who are you, handsome?
Henry of Scalitz.
Well then, Henry. Can we go now? I don't want to spend another moment in this shithole.
Where do you know Betty from?
We met by chance. We were sitting in a tavern, complaining about our jobs.
Okay.
Before that, we was in a bathhouse in Backwater, the same as this one, and it wasn't nothing good. Betty heard us, and there and then she offered us something better in Kuttenberg.
All of you?
That's right. She said she had big plans for her bathhouse. But the main thing is it's the city. Nobody in their right mind would say no.
Are you going to work as
Are
bathmaids?
you girls going to work as bathmaids?
What do you think we're going to do?
I don't know. I thought maybe...
What? We might want to join a nunnery? Ha, no chance. We're all experienced. We know what the job's about.
Can we go?
Wagon's waiting. We can get going.
You don't mean that dodgy old geezer's wagon?
Yeah, that's the one.
He's right suspicious. Are you sure he won't leave us in the lurch somewhere?
Relax. I'm going with you.
कुछ तो गड़बड़ होने वाली है.
I wouldn't go anywhere with that old fart on my
कुछ तो
own.
पक्का
Did
गड़बड़
you hear
होने
that,
वाली है.
girls? We're going. The city awaits.
Let's go to Kuttenberg.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
ये करना बहुत ज़रूरी था. लिटरली सब जगह खून लेके जा रहा था मैं.
Good to see you.
Come and take your pick.
चलो.
What do you think it'll be like there?
Ah, Clara said it's wonderful there. Lovely clothes, shops full of all kinds of stuff, and never a dull moment. And she said everyone's really, cultivized.
Rich customers. That's the main thing. I'm sick of villagers asking if they can pay later.
Rich and gentlemanly.
भाई ऐसा कुछ तो होने नहीं वाला है. I don't think so. But ठीक है, बेचारे लोग.
Maybe he'll tell us more.
Aye, ask him then.
Why me? You ask him.
Sir?
I'm not some lord. Just call me Henry. What do you want?
What's it like in the city?
The city's big and beautiful. Everyone there is living on the pig's back.
You're having me on.
No, I'm not. You'll see for yourself soon enough. It's not like in a village. Everything's a lot bigger.
And the fellas? Are they all bigger as well?
Never given it any thought.
Pity. Do you work at the bathhouse as well?
No. I have other business to take care of. I'm just helping Betty out for now.
But I expect you'll be coming to see us, though. Won't you?
Maybe.
Maybe if I'm in the neighborhood.
A gent like you must be very busy. Right?
I don't have time for girls right now.
Maybe you just haven't met the right ones.
I've met loads of girls. There's a lot going on these days. War, Sigismund.
Oh, don't start. turn your thoughts to nicer things. Actually, I wanted to ask you, well...
I find it hard to believe a girl like you can be shy.
Right, there's no point beating about the bush. Are you more into tits or bottoms?
Is that what you lot talk about?
Don't change the subject. I want to know.
Definitely breasts.
I knew it. Why are you a tit man?
What can I tell you? Breasts are nice. That's all. Never get tired of them.
Go on.
Well, I don't know what else to say. Don't give it much thought. Right, if I had to explain, I'd say nice breasts and nice eyes are the best combination.
And you wouldn't know which to look at more, eh? Hear that, girls?
Henry,
He's a tit
please
man.
just shut up. Please just shut up, Henry.
Here I am.
How'd you like my new girls?
The girls are very sweet. I couldn't have wished for a nicer journey.
I knew you'd hit it off. I expect you didn't get bored on the journey.
I certainly didn't. What do you want to do next?
There's still some tidying up to do inside, and then we've got to get the word out.
Okay.
Betty, what a lovely surprise. I see you're doing the place up.
Nice to see you, Adam. What can I do for you?
I came to see how you're cleaning up the pigsty. It's hard to believe. It's the same building.
Right. You've had a look. Now get lost.
Is that any way to treat guests? What would the old man think?
I don't think we've met. I'm Henry.
Oh, pleased to meet you. I'm Adam. I run the only bathhouse in the city.
Ah.
Come and take a look when you get tired of this
तो
pigsty.
इसका competition है ये.
Do you need something?
I just wanted to discuss something with Betty.
What if I don't want to talk to you?
It'll only take a moment.
If you don't want me here, I can go.
Yes, thanks. No, wait. Stay here. At least you'll hear the offer I have for Betty.
What offer?
It won't be anything special. Adam just came for a quick look around. He has to be going again.
You're wrong. I'm here on business. Betty, we're old friends, and I'm worried about you. I'm offering you help from one friend to another.
Don't make me throw up.
Running a bathhouse requires expertise, money, and courage. But you, Betty, you have none of those things. And that's why I'm offering to take you under my wing. I'll buy the place. All of it, including you. You can still be the bathkeeper.
पता था उसे competition नहीं चाहिए.
Will be mine. What do you think?
I'm not interested.
Good.
Come.
Don't sell.
I haven't even told you how much I'm offering yet.
Not even for a golden goose.
You don't have to answer right now. Think it over.
No, don't sell, Betty. Don't sell.
Just imagine.
Be a businesswoman.
We'll do the whole place up. I'll sort out a permit, some proper girls, and furniture.
I said no.
What a pity. And it would be an even bigger pity if someone made a mistake and you lost
Yeah.
everything.
पता था कुछ ना कुछ तो होने ही वाला है.
The house burns down and you find yourself on the street with the girls. What then? That's not what the old man would have wanted.
Get out! Fuck off out of here, you piece of shit!
Nice one, Betty.
How dare you even mention him?
Now, Betty, anger isn't good for the heart. You're not as young as you used to be. You need someone by your side who knows the ropes.
Out! Get out right now!
Pity. A real pity.
You alright?
That fucking whore son.
Wow. I must admit you surprised me.
Thanks.
Why did you yell at him like that?
Because it's no more than he deserves. He's to blame for my misery in the first place. Things have gone downhill since he got rid of Marish.
Who's
Have
Marish?
I told you about him?
Nope.
Not yet.
Marish ran this bathhouse before me. I was like a daughter to him. Before he died, he left the bathhouse to me. And Adam can't get over it. When Marish started to have trouble with his health and with money, that fucker did everything he could to get us closed down. He spread nasty rumors. He tried to steal our customers and girls.
And now he turns up out of the blue and offers to buy the place.
He wants it all for himself. He tried once before, but he didn't get far. And then he saw to it we ended up broke.
How can someone do that?
Adam knows people on the city council. He gets away with all kinds of shit.
What will you do now?
I'll show him I can manage just fine without him.
Mhm.
My bathhouse will be so great that everyone will forget about his.
How do you want to do that?
I'll throw a party that people will remember for as long as they live. I'll invite the whole city, and everyone in the district will be talking about it. And that scumbag will tear his hair out with envy.
A big opening night party sounds good.
But I don't have a crier to spread the word around the city. So, I was thinking, would you help me?
Why not?
It doesn't
I'll
sound
help
too
you.
hard.
You're not closing your
What do you
shop.
want me to say?
That's what we have to figure out. The name of the bathhouse is already decided.
The
It's going to
Kingfisher.
be called
Okay, not bad.
The Kingfisher.
I like it.
Now for the rest.
We need a good opening line.
We'll begin with the name. What else? And then something that grabs their attention.
We have to get them interested. Come to the Kingfisher, the new bathhouse. It's like nothing you've ever experienced.
I like it.
That's sorted then. Then we have to recommend our services, so people know what they can look forward to.
You have to praise my girls to high heaven. That's the main thing.
So openly. I thought those services would be more secret.
You have to find a clever way to say
Hmm.
it.
Our bathhouse wenches will soothe your body and soul.
They'll warm you up from head to toe, whether you're in a hot bath or not.
I like it. Now the next bit. How do we end it?
That's obvious. We invite them to the opening party.
Come and enjoy a grand opening party.
Wine, women and song, and maybe something more.
Nice.
I like it. How does it all sound together? Come to the Kingfisher, the new bathhouse, like nothing you've ever experienced. Our bathhouse wenches will soothe your body and soul. They'll warm you up from head to toe, whether you're in a hot bath or not.
हेनरी सिर्फ फाइट करते वक्त ही अच्छा लगता है और कुछ सीरियस बात करते हैं, बाकी ये सब करते वक्त वो सूट नहीं करता.
I reckon it's good.
It sounds all right. Now go to the square and announce it. I want the whole city to hear that a new bathhouse is opening in Hoprink.
Where's the best place to try it?
The best place would
Grain market near the town hall. Okay.
Grain Market near the town hall. Then Horse Market on Vinter Street. And the markets in Merchants Court.
3 जगह पे कर रहा है
But do
मतलब.
it during the daytime, all right? If you go around yelling at night, the only attention you'll get is from the night watchman.
Right. I'll go round those places when they're full of people and shout my head off.
Come back when you're done. In the meantime, I'll get the bathhouse ready for the guests.
Yep.
Here I go.
कितना बजे है? हाँ तो ये परफेक्ट है.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and...
What's that? Young man, may I ask something of you?
बाद में
The finest wares, quality goods.
Come to the Kingfisher, the new bathhouse, like nothing you've ever experienced.
Shopping here.
Our wenches will soothe your body and soul. They'll warm you up from head to toe, whether you're in a hot bath or not. Come and enjoy the grand opening party. Wine, women, and song.
ठीक है एक जगह हो गया.
Maybe something more. The Kingfisher bathhouse. Hot drink.
It is better to learn with a true meister like me.
Good to see you.
That won't make you a fool. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Come to the Kingfisher, the new bathhouse, like nothing you've ever experienced. Our wenches will soothe your body and soul. They'll warm you up from head to toe, whether you're in a hot bath or not. Come and enjoy the grand opening party. Wine, women, and song. Maybe something more. The Kingfisher bathhouse. Hot drink.
ये और दो ही बाकी है.
God be with you. Keep the peace.
Who goes there?
All right. पूरा घूम के जाना पड़ेगा.
Fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city. So, come to the Kingfisher, the new bathhouse.
अभी एक लास्ट जगह बाकी है.
Like
Good.
nothing you've ever experienced. Our wenches will soothe your body and soul. They'll warm you up from head to toe, whether you're in a hot bath or not. Come and enjoy the grand opening party. Wine, women, and song. And maybe something more. The Kingfisher bathhouse.
Some kind of
Hot
joke.
drink.
Stop while there's still time.
You got a problem?
Quite right I do. Openly encouraging people to sin here on a Lord's Day. Such disgraceful behaviour in broad daylight. Encouraging people to fornicate and sin.
Is it forbidden?
I don't pretend you don't know. Holy Scripture tells us that fornication, whoremongering and adultery are grave sins. And this is the main street, right next to the city gate. Have you lost your mind? Luring people onto the path of hell, here of all places.
Well, there's nothing wrong with bathhouses. They don't have to be sinful either. It's people who are sinful. A bathhouse is a place for cleansing the body. Just like a church is a place for cleansing the soul.
Are you likening churches to bathhouses?
I'm just saying that there's a good reason for bathhouses. If we didn't have them, we'd be drowning in filth.
What about all the fornication that goes on in them?
Well, that's not the bathhouse's fault. It's the fault of the people who go there.
I know what you're getting at. I just wanted to warn you. It's not a good idea. God.
Okay, I think I have lost power, so I will stop streaming right now. I will complete this quest. हेलो ओके सो आई थिंक विल जस्ट फिनिश द क्वेस्ट जो पावर के बीच में एज इन पावर कट के बीच में हम कर रहे थे. दैट्स द रीज़न देयर इज़ नो फेस कैम राइट नाउ, बट क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट कर देते हैं. हेलो ओके सो आई थिंक विल जस्ट फिनिश द क्वेस्ट.
Good boy.
Come to the Kingfisher. It's a new bathhouse, like nothing you've ever experienced. Our wenches will soothe your body and soul. They'll warm you up from head to toe, whether you're in a hot bath or not. Come and enjoy the grand opening party. Wine, women, and song. And maybe something more. The Kingfisher Bathhouse. Hot drink.
ओके तो अभी वापस बेटी के यहाँ पे जाते हैं, उसे बता देते हैं कि ये सब कर दिया करके. आई हैव अ फीलिंग कि वो जो पुराना वाला था एज इन वो जो पहले वाला बात हुनर था, आई हैव अ फीलिंग ही विल डू समथिंग उनके ओपनिंग में.
Of what is happening in our city, just as two royal brothers are fighting over the kingdom.
ये तो रुथार्ड्स पैलेस आ गया.
What do you want?
So people know about the Kingfisher now?
Did you make the announcement?
Yep, I did.
It wasn't hard. But at one point I picked the wrong spot, and that rubbed some local up the wrong way.
What? Was there trouble?
We settled the matter in the end.
Why are you worrying me then? It sounded like they set the guards on you and you got into a fight with them.
Give someone a slap for something like that? No way.
I'm glad you're sensible. If you got into a fight, it would lead to nothing but trouble.
I know.
That's enough chit-chat. Now I have to get everything ready for our big night. Are you coming?
Definitely.
You're waiting for the celebration to start. Okay. ओ कोई नहीं आया क्या? आया 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 आई थॉट कोई भी नहीं आया.
Welcome to the best spots in Gutenberg. And the drinks are on the house.
Let's go. वो भी नाचने लग गया. नाइस.
What's he doing here?
How should I know? Betty's stalling him so he doesn't see what a shambles the place is. We have to clean the place up, sharpish.
He'll be all right.
You still don't get it, do you? If he's sick, don't you dare.
Oh, my head's water.
Did you hear what...
All right.
There are drunks lying about, and since you're the only man who's awake, it's yours. I can't lift. And don't just drop them round. We don't want the councillors. And pick up the tankards so it doesn't look... And you puked under... I
don't remember.
I expect... And don't got that?
Okay, so ये सब clean करना है. तो ये पहला हो गया.
God in heaven, you're seeing this.
ये दूसरा हो गया.
Good day to you.
I've already eaten, but I will gladly take some wine. Shall we go?
Of course, it's hot. Where shall we start? I will show you around.
ये 3 चौथा कहाँ है? वो मस्त स्टॉल कर रही हैं उसको. ये हो गया. दरवाज़ा बंद कर दे. और क्या करना है? पिक अप द क्लोथ्स एंड पिक अप टैंक कार्ड्स. स्क्रब द फ्लोर.
I apologize.
Actually, it's more of a reopening. The old one belonged to Marish, but I've decided to do it my way.
Marish. I knew him. He was an honest man. How long is it? You really have been busy. You don't do things by half.
Yeah, but it was hard finding people to do the work.
Really? Where did you find them?
In one of those abandoned villages outside the walls. They were happy to have a chance to see the city.
Shall we go inside? We're not going to stand outside all day, are we?
Of course! Did you come alone?
और क्या करना है? स्क्रब द फ्लोर. ओके.
Of course. Where shall we start? I can show you around the whole house. The chambers. I have
plenty of food and drink, so there's something for everyone's taste. Do you want to see?
I've already said I just want some wine. But just nattering here instead of going inside.
You're right, sir. We should go inside.
क्लोथ्स कहाँ है? एक चाहिए सिर्फ.
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
I knew him. He was an honest man. How long is it since he was called God's? A couple of months. You really have been busy. You don't do things by halves. Yeah.
ओके क्लोथ्स कंप्लीट हो गए हैं. बस हो गया. ये भी हो जाएगा.
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
ये यहाँ, ये यहाँ, ये यहाँ, ये यहाँ, सॉरी ये यहाँ. Reinforced heavy with sharpshooters bolts. Marigold, Bug's Blood. Strong Bug's Blood नहीं है क्या? नहीं है.
Let's see then.
I hope you'll find it satisfactory.
Proper oak tables. That's the way it should be. Your kitchen is almost part of the ale room. As long as the food's good, that's all that counts.
कर ले भाई साहब, सब तो दे दिया, बराबर है.
The most important part.
सब खत्म कर दे.
This place is fit for a king. I see your tubs are brand new. I'm impressed.
Well, sir, what do you...
I'm not going to lie, Betty. I expected a grotty flea pit, but instead you've made a nice, clean bath.
Thank you.
A lot of people were bad-mouthing you, but don't...
I'm pretty sure...
You'll be Adam's equal in time. You may
Let's
even put him in
go.
the
So Betty was right. Adam tried to...
It was only yesterday that he told me this place hadn't...
At least you know what kind of a...
Calm. It's natural that an old... Especially when...
A woman? Ha!
Is that why you're here, sir?
That's right. And I keep up the good work.
Thank you. Could I have a... You?
Let's go.
Oh, you can say...
If you'd arrived just a few moments earlier...
Too right. When I saw what it looked like this morning...
We did it.
Yeah. The girls definitely deserve some time, and I'm grateful to you.
It was nothing.
It's certainly what everyone knows you already. The girls are all...
Oh, definitely.
Let's go. The game is saved. पहले बाकी सब फेंक देते हैं, I think, जो नहीं चाहिए. Let's go. ठीक है. So I think now let's just save the game. वैसे क्या हो रहा है? So we'll save the game now.
How come you weren't in church on Sunday?
Jesus Christ be praised. Go home and sleep it off. You're getting married tomorrow.
Kiss my ass. Another round.
My respect. Christ, pardon me.
एक काम करते हैं. ऐसे करते हैं and then we'll sleep and उसके बाद we'll save the game and we'll call it a day for the stream. मज़ा आया. It was fun. नॉर्मल भी एक सेव करना पड़ेगा. एंड नेक्स्ट टाइम वो हम लोग वो जो था हॉर्स स्टेबल वाला उसके पास जाते हैं. एंड आई थिंक विल गो टू मैलेशॉव एंड सेव हंस. ओके, नरिशमेंट फूड में इफ वी कैन हैव नो. नाइस. एंड देन विल सेव. So as usual, 2 saves हो जाएंगे. Okay, so I think this is perfect to stop for this stream. So thank you for watching and we'll continue next time. Cheers.